How you like that?
Kindly state your name.
It's Thom and Jeff.
Well, I think these guys are pretty darn dope. Dope.
Check for sound.
What?
Notice they're high, so this will be a good show.
Yeah.
Podcast number 45. The material you will hear on this show is not contrived. However, it is a bit thought out, just a smidge, as we broadcast from Forestell, Missouri, Trailer Studios, Studio Nico, 60 clicks west of St. Louis, Missouri. All transmissions can be found at thetomandjeffshow.com.
And it's Bring a Giant to Work Day, and I brought Hoss.
Hooray!
Yay!
Boo.
How many more times can I say that joke, right?
I don't know.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Hoss is our friend. I'm sure, I would imagine 90% of the people that listen to the program on a regular basis know who Hoss is, but Hoss is a friend of ours for many, many years, or at least an acquaintance, and for many, many years.
I'd consider Hoss a friend.
Yeah.
Right. Morning show intern, and then what happened to you? Give us the Hoss life since then.
I started off getting you guys coffee and dressing up like a pope and getting arrested.
Right.
And
Oh, that was 105.7 The Pope.
Yeah, that's right. Pope with a little P. Mm-hmm. And then I had an illustrious 3-year career as an overnight jock. And
How'd that work out for you?
It was really great. I quit and became a record guy. And
Smartest one in the room.
Yeah.
And then did that, and then now I work for a band management company.
Nice. And do you want to say the name of the band management company, or would you rather
Sure.
not?
I work for Q Prime, which probably means nothing, but go to the website and be jealous.
Just go ahead and Google Q Prime
Yeah.
and go, oh, okay.
Heard of that band?
Yeah,
I've heard of,
I know what
the bands on Q Prime. Would they be playing the Duck Room, or would they be playing Verizon?
You know what's funny is the answer is both.
Really?
I have one artist who is actually playing the Duck Room next month, but then I have bands that are playing Scott Trade and Verizon. And
Who's the Duck Room one?
her name is Jimena.
Oh, Jimena. Yeah, I didn't know she was out on tour again.
Yeah, exactly.
Liz.
With Taylor Momsen.
Right.
Right.
Is she a new artist?
Yeah, very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
What are your thoughts on Taylor Momsen? Like? Don't like?
It's cool.
And I'll say I'm a fan.
It's cool. I like it. I don't know if it's going to last.
Right.
I mean, I think that, there's obviously the whatever show she's fucking on, Gossip Girl.
She was on. She's not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, there's the appeal of that, and she gets her boobies out a lot on stage.
Do you think it's kind of like a one-trick pony sort of thing?
Yeah,
like if she's spent all of her material up until the age of 21, and
She
then
gets
what do
her
you do?
boobs out and shit?
Yeah, she does.
Is
She
there
puts like
tape?
duct tape over
Duct
the
tape
She
over
was
the nipples.
because she just turned 18. So back in the day when she was this first tour, like when she came through St. Louis, she would put electrical tape over her nipples. When she came in on the show and we interviewed her the night that she played at the Firebird, she had a shirt on that you can see. She pretty much wears it all the time when she's playing on stage. It says "I fuck for Satan." And she's 17, and she's got
Dude,
that
when
whole...
I met her, the first time I met her, we were playing downtown at, Keener Plaza or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were playing outside, and she had just got back from filming How the Grinch Stole Christmas. She was a little girl.
Yeah.
And we introduced her as, the little girl. She's, new actress out of St. Louis, all this stuff. And she was like this sweet little innocent thing.
Not
Yeah,
so much
go to
anymore.
YouTube and look up her videos. Like, there's one video where all she does is walk through the streets, and like every block she's taking another piece of clothing off.
Right.
It's cool, but one trick pony, I would say yes, but I said the same thing 4 years ago about Katy Perry.
Wow.
Can you tell the story about what she requested or...
Yeah, well, she did the Firebird, I guess like last winter or something to that effect. And the record rep guy, I always forget his name, the guy with the glasses.
Kenny Ornberg.
Kenny Ornberg,
Yep.
yeah. Hooked me up with tickets and some friends of mine who wanted to go as well, and brought her into the studio and all those kinds of things. So at the Firebird, I was hanging out at the bar, and Kenny came out, and he's all flustered, and he's 50.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a 50-year-old record rep, and I'm trying to find some anal lube for a 17-year-old goddamn singer.
Wow.
Anal lube for a 17-year-old singer. He goes, do you realize what that means? And I'm like, yeah,
She's smuggling heroin?
No, she wears shorts that are so tight, she has to put that on. She has to rub it on her butt cheeks before she puts the shorts on. Or else she gets chafed.
That was my second,
Sure, that's
that
the
was my
reason.
second thought.
Right.
And she's ready for a wayward pinky.
Yeah. And
Wasn't there a Friends episode where Ross used the baby powder to get his leather pants on and off?
What was that? He used lotion, and then he put baby powder on, and he said, it's forming a paste. He was in the bathroom and the girl was in the other room. He took his leather pants off to go to the bathroom and they couldn't get him back on. Is what it was.
That's
That's
what it was.
funny. So, Hoss, that's a really good story, but I know you have a phenomenal other story that we're going to tell you later. It could be, well, one of the most epic stories I've ever heard about. And Scotty, have you heard the story?
Well, I heard pieces of it from you yesterday, but I'm looking forward to having him tell the story.
It's pretty awesome.
It involves a drummer of a band and a groupie in the back of the bus and in Hoss's hotel room afterwards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just saying. Good times.
I just like the thought of that.
We got Friday Horrors today, and I figured since everybody in here is either a hockey fan or a budding hockey fan over there, we would do back page horrors from Vancouver today. Since
They have horrors in Vancouver?
Oh, do they?
Really?
Blues
Who knew?
playing Vancouver tonight. And you said tomorrow night is Minnesota?
Minnesota Wild.
Don't act like you knew, Coach. You didn't fucking know over there. Come on.
Oh, I fucking knew.
You know what's amazing? He didn't know because he lost his Braille blues schedule.
That is a
That's the thing?
full season hockey.
How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Oh, yeah. They give you Major League Baseball, NFL, NHL, NBA, all free.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You have to
Every year.
download that?
Nope. Just comes to your house in a nice big box.
You know what? Maybe that's the next thing that Steve Jobs would have probably invented.
The Braille iPhone?
Nah, he didn't give a shit about the
Would you have
That's a
to,
good
could you
question.
still call it an iPhone if it's for the Braille?
It'd be an earphone.
What else we got? We got a Jeebus story today, and I know Halloween is come and gone, but I got this. It was a idea.
All right.
It was a idea?
It was a idea. Top 4 fun size candy bars. We're going to do this later, but what I want to do, and fun size makes a difference, I think, anyway, because I'm not a big sweets guy.
Absolutely, it does.
But what I want you guys to do, Coach, I know you're probably a music fan at least. Scotty used to be in a band. Tom has gone to a gazillion concerts. I've gone to a gazillion concerts. And Hoss, you're at concerts all the time and you work with bands. What I want you to do, when we get to it, the 4 top fun-size candy bars, but set them up like it's a concert. Like who's the opener?
Okay.
Second, third, and then the headliner. As you can tell, I was really high when I thought about that.
A fat kid's dream.
Yeah,
This is the
exactly.
best thing ever.
I'm going to the Hershey concert, man.
Is Payday already played?
Hopefully Eminem shows up, man.
Nice. That was
Well
good. That was really good.
Well done.
Any county kid of the 80s and early 90s knows about Crestwood Mall and how now it's a ghost town. They got plans for that, which is going to be a money pit. We got a Friday Ode.
I can't wait for Tom.
St.
It's
Louis
my
Cardinals.
favorite. Oh,
St. Louis
boy.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
And if you haven't heard or seen this judge video yet, have you seen this thing about the judge beating his daughter?
I saw a couple of links to it, but I have refused to watch it as of yet.
All right, well, how about listening to it? Because we're going to play
Sure.
some of it. It's disgusting.
I'll watch it.
The guy should have done to him, and so should the wife. Exactly what they did to their 16-year-old kid. A couple other things. Website, thetomandjeffshow.com. On there, you will find on either the front page or the secondary page links to Amazon and GoDaddy. If you are a purchaser of Amazon stuff off of their website, a great way to help the show is go to our website, click on Amazon's banner. It'll go through to their website. You make your purchase just like you always do, and we get a percentage from Amazon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't make your purchase cost anymore. We get money from Amazon's for promoting their website, obviously. So go us.
All right.
Same thing with GoDaddy. If you're looking for a hosting site or a web domain or whatever, click on the GoDaddy banner on our website, and we'll get a piece of that. And again, it doesn't raise your price at all. We just get it from those particular companies. Which is
Nice.
pretty good. November 9th, Ballyhoo live podcast. And Hoss, you're going to be there, right?
Yeah, I'll come up.
Strippers and poles, nothing wrong with that, right?
I'm in.
Or on.
So we're doing a live podcast at Ballyhoo on November the 9th. Do we have a set time yet? 8-ish?
We are 8 o'clock or whatever. We're going to start broadcasting or podcasting at about 9:30.
9:30. Okay.
Yeah, and we'll probably go 45 minutes to an hour, and then after that, all that'll start. And they wanted us to let everybody know that there's some openings still. They're looking for girls. They have people there. I know that, but there's still openings if you're wanting to sign up. Get up there and come on out. It's crowd participation.
Competition should be pretty good because a good friend of the program, LaDonna, who actually does the pole dancing classes for exercise and whatever.
Oh, nice.
Has told people at her class, and there's 3 girls from her class, one including the instructor, that are going to come. So
nice.
So do they have to sign up ahead of time? Do you know? Or
I think what he asked them
that's
to
what
do
he
was
would
go
prefer.
to the Facebook page, and so that way they know how many they're dealing with when they get there. All that, go to the Stripper Pole Showdown Facebook page and just message them, and then they'll take care of it from there.
And guys that are coming out, if that's not enough for you, or girls that are the bisexuals.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
The what?
The bisexuals.
Oh, the buzzsexuals.
You've heard of Patricia's before. They got 3 locations in the St. Louis area.
Oh, yes.
They're giving us a box full of porn and goodies to give away.
We
during
need some vibrating
pod.
panties
Okay.
to
We do?
fulfill our
I think it's vibrating.
vibrating,
So
we can fulfill our thing with
with Kara. Yeah, that's right.
She
Yeah.
said we could pass the remote during
I'm
the
coming
show.
back for that day.
No, we're going to do it at
Oh,
Ballyhoo.
okay.
If we get the
saying.
panties in time.
We'll just give you the remote.
Question
Just goes to 11.
Question for Patricia: is any of that porn going to be,
Braille
optically
porn?
challenged friendly?
No.
Just turn the volume up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but that doesn't work. I've told you guys.
Hey,
this.
what about phone sex, Coach?
It's expensive as shit.
And the only way you know that is because you tried it, right?
$3.99 to $5.99 a minute.
Nice.
Good Lord. All right, so let me ask you this, Coach, because I
Yes.
wanted to ask you this anyway. Somebody brought this up. If you could get your sight but lose one of your other senses, would you do it? And
No.
which sense would you lose?
No.
No.
Would not do it.
What about sight and you'd get your hearing, though? No?
I get to keep hearing.
No, you get rid of your hearing, but you get your sight.
Oh, hell no.
No?
See, if
Hell no.
if you were to ask me, I would say I would take the sight out of it because hearing is everything.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely, I think so.
This is a question that I pose everybody, and it's going along your lines, and I'll throw it out to everybody in the room. If you had to lose one of the two, which would you rather lose? Well, one of them's going to go. You tell me which one you think that you could get along best without.
What, starting like today?
Starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
I'll give you today or tomorrow.
So in other words, not born that way is all I meant.
Yep, you're starting now.
That's tough because music would be gone.
Uh-huh.
Listening to this podcast
would be gone.
Your career. I mean, if you
gone.
plan on continuing to talk into a microphone, it's pretty much shot.
Hey,
I mean,
Rush
that's the only
Limbaugh
reason.
pulled it
That's the
off,
only
didn't
reason
he?
why I chose.
Was that just a wayward comment? Your career is gone? Or
I was
you
just finishing the
saying?
sentence.
As of 8/11, my career was gone. August 11.
Never forget 8/11.
Yeah, 8/11. Boy, that's tough then, man.
That's a brutal question, isn't
It
it?
really is because you can be, I think, and please don't take this in a bad way,
No.
Coach, but I think you can be more independent if you're deaf
Yes.
as opposed to blind.
Yes.
Yeah, but being deaf, I mean, I would say I would lose my sight.
Really?
I would, because I would have to look at you ugly fuckers every day.
Just think of all the things. I mean, all the things that I love musically. All the things that I love to listen to.
I see. I love the stand up. I love the stand up stuff like Mitch and Richard Pryor and George Carlin. I listen
Sure.
to that stuff all the time in my car.
That's gone.
You know what else I love?
Uh,
Tits.
it's a good point. You never see tits again,
But you can feel them.
Yeah,
But you can feel them.
You can feel them.
and you
all
have
right.
the memory of them. I guess. Like
Yeah.
Coach doesn't know what they look like. The coach doesn't know what any of us look like, which is actually probably good.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
I thank God every day.
Hey, Coach. How do you think that we look? Like when you hear our voices, what do you picture?
Okay, well, since I know you guys are all radio people, short and fat.
You got one out
Nerdy
of
looking
two.
glasses.
Right.
Hey,
Hey, wow. Nerdy looking glasses. That's one. Who has the glasses?
That's a good question. Of all four of you?
Yeah. There's one that has glasses.
Tom.
Nope.
No? Okay. It's not you.
Yes, it is.
It is you. Wow.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I know that Jeff is taller than Tom.
Yes.
Yes.
But I also
Smarter.
think I know that Haas is taller than Jeff.
Yes. Haas is taller than everyone.
Fine.
But let's see. I'd say who's taller between Tom and Scott?
We're pretty much.
I'd say it's about equal.
About the same height, yeah. I think my hair beats
And
you.
none of y'all, none of you guys
You
are
go
fat.
29 or 30 inseam?
Yeah, no, I've been doing it's 30, 32 sometimes, depending on the cut.
I remember
Wait a minute.
those days.
What? 32 what?
Inseam.
What does that mean?
Pant
Like
leg.
length?
Yeah.
Oh,
the band.
okay. Yes, I thought you meant waist.
And as far as hair length
shit.
goes, I have no idea.
That was eighth grade.
I would guess that Tom and Jeff both have relatively long, or at least longer hair than mine.
Spot on.
God, that's so funny. Tom is completely bald with a goatee. No, this is true.
Really? Oh,
Seriously.
Yeah. And what would you say mine is? Mine's just a little
It's a
bit
tight
longer than a
cut.
buzz
It's a-
cut.
yeah, yeah, a
it's
little-
like
Oh,
yours,
wow.
Military cut.
Yours,
So I've got longer hair, and I hate my hair the length it is.
yeah, I get mine cut like every 3 weeks.
Wow.
That's no lie.
Okay.
It's a 3.5 guard.
And
And
what
I
do I
didn't
look
picture
like,
you.
Coach?
I didn't picture you as like hippies. I just said, "Oh, I bet you their hair is grown out some."
I used to have a fro back when it was cool.
Yeah. So see, that tells you that tells you how easy it is to paint a mental picture of somebody,
Right, yeah.
just by listening to them or knowing what they do.
Well, that's the same for. Like, I would have never known what you guys look like listening to on the radio until I met you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had no idea
Absolutely.
what you guys look like.
Well, like, Bob Costas, for example, he's a little bitty guy, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, he is.
and he's Mr. Television, and he's like 5'6".
Well, I still do it. I just recently, when the Cardinals started the run, regularly listening to ESPN, and I'm hearing all these personalities on, and I'm getting to know the shows and everything, and it strikes me that I have no clue what they look like.
Right.
But you get that mental image, and then you go to the website, and you go, oh, geez.
Completely different.
I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Hey, one of the biggest ones is the guy that does the Mizzou play-by-play on the radio.
Mike Kelly.
Mike
Kelly.
Kelly. He's black, right?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, I think he is.
Mike Kelly is not black.
He is not?
No.
I thought he was.
Oh, I
No.
thought I'd heard that he was.
You're 100%
I am
positive?
100%
I'm not
positive.
saying you're wrong. I'm saying
No,
I
I'm-
always thought he was. Is he the bald guy?
He's the bald guy.
Well, who am I thinking of that did some sort of play-by-play for Mizzou?
You're thinking back in the early 90s. I believe he's passed away now. You're thinking of Rod Kelly.
Maybe that's who it is.
Do you remember him? He worked with Kevin Harlan
Maybe that's what it
back
was
in the
then.
early 90s.
But he did not
and
sound
late
black,
80s.
quote unquote, on the radio.
No, he didn't.
Speaking of, did you guys hear Bob Forsch died?
Yeah, sad.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
61.
I didn't-
Seriously?
Yeah, I didn't hear what from.
They're thinking it's a grabber.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
61. I was going to say he was young.
And,
didn't know-
he just did the Swan Song out at Busch Stadium, and
Yeah.
they brought him out, and it was kind of like a eerie kind of moment where you got to, everyone clear.
Really? Well, good. I mean, you got to do that before.
And they were saying on the radio this morning on the 101 when I could turn it back on after Zach and the coach got done screaming at me. God, I can't fucking stand that.
Better than DeMarco.
Scream.
You don't like that show?
It's Zach and the coach. The
I will
show's
agree
fine,
with
but they
Hoff.
scream.
Zach tends to overdo it a little bit, but I think Venturi does a good job.
No, I think they do a good job. It's just when they start yelling, which is 90% of the time.
I like our coach better.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
yeah.
We've got a better coach.
Thank you.
Totally agree.
And we don't have DeMarco Farr.
Oh, God.
That's a good thing.
You don't like DeMarco?
Oh, my God.
No, I mean, it's not that I don't like him. He's got personality.
Yeah.
He's all football.
Yeah, you can tell when he's talking about hockey or baseball because you can tell he doesn't know what he's saying, but he's trying.
And
Which
I
is
hope you-
slightly more than he knows about football.
And it's amazing that they have him with the two guys that know everything about every damn sport.
Oh, my God. Two real baseball
you got to
guys.
surround him around people that know what the fuck they're talking about.
Right.
Right.
That's why I have you do the hockey segment.
Well, at least you're honest about it. At least you say
right
that's
now.
not a sport that I know as much about.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anybody who. I think he's extremely underrated as Ramage. I think he's always
he's
always been top notch.
Great.
You guys will be happy to hear this, actually, though, because, I am at least trying to learn the Blues. I understood hockey. I get the game. I know how it works. I've watched it. Go ahead, make the blind. You have
No, it was not thinking that at all.
There's three things you need to know about the Blues. One, we can't score for shit on the power play.
I know this.
2, as soon as we score within 90 seconds, they're going to score.
I know this.
And 3, we will never win a Stanley Cup.
And I know
we
this.
are the Cubs of the NHL.
Yes, but you know what? You guys will be real happy about this. This week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing. No World Series over, all of that shit over.
Right.
I was disappointed that there was not a hockey game.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, why can't they play one of these nights so I can watch it? And
He's losing his mind because there's nothing going on.
I was disappointed. I was like, because I want to get into this, and why can't they be playing now? We've got a dead ass week.
Here's one for you. Here's a new sport for you. Isn't there a fairly large horse race coming up tomorrow? Breeders,
yeah, the
or
Breeders.
another?
Yes,
Actually, I was planning on making my way over to the OTB tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who you're betting on yet?
There's something with Lucky in it, who's a 12-1, who I've heard is
Stay Thirsty's 12-1, I think.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
It's Stay Thirsty, and then there's
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I always bet on Stay
I turned down
Thirsty.
that roll, by the way.
and you know what? I was running late today, so I didn't pick up a paper. But that's usually where I get it, because if you try to find the race card online, what you're going to
Don't play the race card, Tom. That's not right.
What you're going to get is you're going to get a bunch of websites going, we'll
Just
give you
got
the
that.
picks, sign up
Right,
here.
yeah.
It's hard just to get a list of horses. But
Right.
yeah, I like to go out to the OTB out there in Sauget and hang out for a good 30 to 45 minutes.
People watch.
And just listen. No, listen,
Dodge bullets.
listen to the old men and just listen to the old men think, go back and forth. Now, and it's like, okay, I'm going to go like that. I'll pair these three together for a little try box.
Now, let me ask you this. I know you don't normally bet
Terms.
a lot, and I know it's a couple of bucks. I know it's more like the game to you.
Right.
You don't try to, pad your income with it or anything. It's more of just fun for you.
Right.
And a lot of times you don't actually bet. You just go, oh, this is what I would do. But if you're over there or at the actual Fairmount and you're caught or busted looking over somebody's shoulder and kind of not stealing their picks, but looking at their ideas, would that person get pissed at you?
There's a way to do it. You don't want to be the guy who's obviously putting an ear over to the table.
So the answer is yes.
The
then.
answer
Yeah.
is yes.
Really?
But what you do is you go, excuse me, gentlemen, and you just say, I was looking at this horse and this horse. What do you think? More times than not, the old men love to talk the horses.
So you get into a conversation with him, go, can I see your sheet?
No, I will never. You better have your own. Don't ask to
Did
borrow.
you answer C for number 12?
Don't ask. Buy your own race. Buy your own sheet, your own
Right.
racing form, or whatever it is. Don't ever ask. Hey, can I? They'll tell you to fuck off
Right.
quick, and you'll get nowhere. But
Right.
just have your own sheet, circle a few things, and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think?
Son
And
of a
more time-
bitch, dude. That's a place to do a podcast is Fairmont.
I'll bring it
Oh,
over.
now that would be awesome.
I'll bring the recorder over tomorrow morning when I go over there.
Yeah.
I'm also. This sounds really bad, and everyone's going to make a joke, but I'm also planning on going to a gay bar this weekend.
Right.
Yes.
You know
With-
what?
with
You
the
should bring
recorder.
you should bring the recorder with you.
I am.
Oh, I thought you were just going.
Asshole.
Quick surf at TMZ on the clock, douchebag. It's Celebrity Wrap Up with Thom and Jeff.
Celebrity wrap up and the entire program today brought to you by Atlas Auto Protection. There is a banner on our website, thetomandjeffshow.com. You click there, you go straight through and see everything that they have to offer. Consumer protection services, and they have vehicle service contracts for individuals with a 98 or older car. And your mileage between 36,000 and 120,000. Car's got to be at least 3 years old. And it gives you that peace of mind, like when you're driving from point A to point B, and your warranty is out. If you throw a rod, if your piston goes awry,
I like to throw a rod.
who hasn't today already? I mean, come
You've
on.
pulled yours many a time, haven't you,
This
Jeff?
is very true.
Be careful for awry pistons, too.
You get your VIN number and you get your current mileage, and you give them a call. Numbers on the website there. There's an 800 number, so there's no cost to you at all. And they got a bunch of different packages, a bunch of different budget plans for you. Call now for details. Every mile you drive can impact your options. Go to our website, Thom and Jeff, thetomandjeffshow.com. You click on their banner, go straight to them, and again, have your VIN number and your current mileage, and they will help you out with a service protection program.
You know what? Justin Bieber, he is who he is, and think what you want to think about him, but I give him a round of applause for going on the Today Show and saying, quote, I'd like to say that none of these allegations are true. I know I'm going to be a target. I am never going to be a victim. He's saying that the lady that is accusing him of impregnating her is lying through her teeth.
Well, and she's got to be a whack job, because if you've seen the pictures that are circulating on the internet of her, first of all, she's a whack job, and two, if this is not really true, then why? I mean, she's just saying, "Hey, I want a paternity test." That would just prove her to be a liar, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
And there's an easy way to find out if he's still a virgin. Just check and see if the hymen's still intact, right?
Right.
Yeah.
On him.
On him, yeah.
Justine Bieber.
Excuse me, Justin. We need to see that hymen, buddy.
Yep, she's still intact. And you know what? And as much as the guy annoys me, you got to like the fact that he has come out way before this and said, I believe in saving myself until I find somebody I love.
So he's fucking Selena then.
Correct.
Right.
Because wouldn't you love to fuck Selena? But you know what I'm saying? He's not taking a stance of, you got to wait until you're married.
And he's been coached way too much with Usher telling him the do's and the don'ts and what you should stay away from and what you should be a part of. That guy's been trained since he was a kid.
Yeah, and
he still is a kid, but...
And at 16, there's no way he's going to be screwing some wayward 23-year-old or whatever she was, or 19 or whatever she was at the time. Dude if he keeps going the way he's going, he's going to get all the ass in the world. He will screw every single female in the entire world, including all of our girlfriends and wives, if he keeps going the way he's going. You know what I mean? Why screw it up by getting somebody pregnant?
Usher's like, here you go, dude. Just use this stack of porn for about another 5 years. And trust me, once you turn 21 or 18 or whatever it is, I will show you how to do it.
He has his own. He has his own line of fingernail polish.
Who does?
Justin Bieber does.
What?
And if you can do that and still have some sort of man card, you got the world by the balls.
Hey, did any of you guys paint your fingernails?
I did once.
No.
No, I'm talking to the rock star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did once.
You did?
Yeah, I did do that once.
How'd that work out?
It was nice.
Good.
Blind people
I
don't
got a
paint
little
anything.
manicure.
Did
And,
Marla do it for you? Did
no,
you do it?
I did it myself on a tour bus. We got fucked up one night, and I did the guy liner and all that shit, and we went out and acted like fucking assholes. It was fun.
Who's a...
It was like
Hey,
being,
look at us. We're a
it
bunch
was
of
like being
fucking
in makeup,
assholes.
so you had like a total different personality
Right,
on
yeah.
stage, so it worked. But then it was like, man, I can't fucking do this.
That's funny because later I want to talk about the biggest posers that are out there.
It would have been me.
Music-wise, sports-wise, acting-wise,
Hey,
whatever.
just ask Slapdash.
Oh.
You got to move. You got to get them out from underneath the rock of obscurity first. Are you guys there?
I've actually got a great Scotty story from Chicago one time that we can tell when we're telling stories later.
I got a
Yes, good one.
The
beep.
who's I know Tom and I are, but is everybody in here a fan of Soledad O'Brien?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Every
It's
time
good on toast.
And again, no disrespect. I say it all the time, but you look at Soledad O'Brien and you look at Jeff's wife, it's damn near uncanny.
Well, she's an anchor on CNN.
Yeah. At least I think so. Do you think so or no?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'd have to see Soledad's tits first.
Okay.
I've never seen either, so I can't make that.
Well, hold on, let me get my phone out. Because I have a picture of Soledad's tits in my phone. Right. Anyway, she's getting her own show. They're kind of revamping the whole CNN lineup thing, and I got real worried because of Robin Meade in the morning. Oh, I know, right?
The only reason I don't mind taking 6 a.m. flights.
Man,
CNN Airport with Robin Meade.
She's a little too chipper. Yeah,
I don't care.
Morning, sunshine.
Morning,
Morning, sunshine. Grab that cup of coffee. Come on in and sit down with us.
I want to say, come over here and suck this, and then tell me about Afghanistan.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Any news in the world sounds better when it's being delivered in the middle of a blowjob.
And you know what?
It's funny to actually.
You could tell me that I have terminal cancer as long as you do it while someone's blowing it.
Actually, it's a fun game to play when she's down on your cock. Ask her to say Islamabad.
Did you say Obama or Osama? I can't tell which one. Yeah, so she's going to be on the TV, and they've revamped a couple, 2-3 things, but thank God they didn't mess with Robin Meade because you know what's going to be really disappointing because she's married. She's been married for a while.
Right.
She's getting up there. One of these days, she's going to announce she's pregnant, and it's going to be like, okay, let's see what's over on Morning Joe. You know what I mean? That's going to really piss me off.
Yeah.
Because she wears, I don't know if you, Scott, if you know who she is. I know Tom does. Big boobs, Robin Meade.
Oh, yeah,
Robin Meade.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm don't worry, I'm taking care of business over here.
It's time for the bench warming 2-minute drill from the bleachers on the back 9 extra innings. Touchdown. Sports.
And this fascinating sports update brought to you by the good people at Rookie's Bar and Grill, located right here on the South Service Road in Wentzville, Missouri. It's going to be a fun weekend in rookies because the Blues play tonight, the Blues play tomorrow, the Rams play Sunday, and during every Blues, Rams, Cardinals, and Mizzou football sporting event, drafts are $1.25 throughout the entire game. You cannot beat that. They have the NFL Sunday ticket. They have 9 big screens.
Don't raise your hand, Tom. He's blind. He can't see you. He's like raising his hand like he wants to talk.
They have big screens, 9 of them. They're so big, I can see them. It's beautiful, man. You are going to have a ball every week night and weekend night after 9 p.m. They do 2-for-1 Smirnoff drinks.
Oh, nice.
It's a good deal. Don't forget number 1, number 2 tomorrow night as well. Oklahoma LSU.
Alabama LSU.
Well, I mean Alabama LSU.
And that place will fill up for college football. They have a lot of college football fans in that bar.
Oklahoma is a number 2, but they're not the number 2.
They are number 2, but
it was a slip.
Everybody remembers who Erin Andrews is, the very attractive ESPN reporter. And
yes.
She had somebody videotape her while she was undressing.
I still call bullshit on that.
What do you mean?
you don't
Like it
think
was
so?
set up.
I think it was a setup because I saw the videos because I'm a pervert and I looked them up.
Right.
There's nothing in those videos that make you think that it's Erin Andrews because it's like through a peephole on the other side of the room.
So you don't think it was a setup. You just think that it wasn't really her.
No, I think it was her. I think it was a setup to get her name out there and increase her popularity.
Because right after that, she went on
a hell of
Dancing
a
with
way
the
to do
Stars.
it,
There is nothing in those videos that says, yeah, that's Erin Andrews. It's just some hot naked chick like slapping her own butt and getting dressed.
So, first of all, there's nothing wrong with that. And,
No!
And 2, don't fuck it up for me. I think it's Erin Andrews. Tell me it's Erin Andrews.
It is Erin Andrews.
Okay,
what
thank
I'm
you.
saying is there was no reason for her to admit, yeah, that's me.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because there was, you never got like a good face shot. Thank you. Or anything else.
better than a good face shot.
There was nothing that like confirmed it was her, aside from her going, yeah, that's me.
And it was within a month, or it was a relatively short period of time where
Yep.
she got that Dancing with the
Yep.
Stars gig, which probably pays pretty good.
I think it was a publicity stunt.
Really?
I do.
God love her if that is what it was, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she was on a plane recently with a former ESPN executive. They were sitting right next to each other. His name is Keith Clinkscales, and
Mr. Clinkscales.
Mr. Clinkscales, you're departing out of Gate 8. So they're sitting on a plane next to each other, and according to a different ESPN worker named Joan Lynch, who, by the way, is kind of hot too, he had his iPad on his lap and got his little schwanz out and started jerking it.
What?
Right there on the plane.
He started clinking his scales.
Yeah. Sitting next to Erin Andrews on the flight. Now, he claims the suggestion of him masturbating in front of the ESPN and Good Morning American reporter is a flat-out lie spread by Joan Lynch, an executive producer who he fired. Now, this guy, if this is true, this guy's kind of screwed because he was supposed to be the next big thing. 47-year-old ex-Vibe magazine president, and he was supposed to be like the next guy who just took that magazine to the next level, quit there and went to ESPN, and I believe he recently quit there as well.
If he's that credentialed, he's not that stupid.
Yeah.
So you would think that, right? But then you got a judge beating the shit out of his 16-year-old daughter,
Exactly.
too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
ESPN's had some issues with some of their higher ups. Remember Ron Franklin, one of their college football and basketball voices, been there for years and years, got fired about a year or so ago for female degradation of some sort.
Well, and there
They
was
also had Mariotti, too.
who was the
Yeah.
who was the football analyst a couple years ago who got busted and fired because he took a picture of his dick and showed it to somebody who works there. You know who I'm talking about.
I do. I remember the
It
story.
wasn't Irvin, was it?
No,
Harold Reynolds got nailed too.
Yeah.
For something.
Sean Salisbury.
Sean Salisbury.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And yet Berman still keeps the job.
Right.
Hey, Berman, you don't like Berman?
It's time to put him out to pasture.
You do some
The
YouTube
nickname.
with some behind the scenes stuff of Berman, and the guy's a complete dick to everybody.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Wow.
I should say there's a couple of videos where he goes off on people behind the cameras. He's looking because he doesn't know they're still filming, and he's like, "Why the fucking this? And can't you fucking give me the right shit?" and blah 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 like that. You don't need to do that.
The nicknames need to go away.
I mean, as our old intern, did we ever cuss at you, Haas? All right. So anyway,
No, years and years ago. This is when Boomers was still open, never recovered.
Right.
And
always a party, never recover.
Oh, God.
And Berman was in town to do a Cardinals game or something like that. And it was like, holy shit, there's Chris Berman right there. So I approached the table and I said, Chris Berman, what the hell are you doing? He looks at me and goes, eat nachos. And I went, kick ass. And he goes, you have a good night. I like your work. He says, you have a good night too. And that was the end of that.
You didn't take a nacho?
I didn't take a nacho.
I would have asked him for a nacho. I'd have been like, hey, can I have a couple of those?
I'm sure that he's a fine person, but the nickname game thing is so fucking tired and played out and old. And the back. Oh my God! And if he does one more Three Stooges whoop sound, I'm gonna throw a bat on my TV.
Coming.
Oh God!
Man, I listened to when he was in Milwaukee. He did the radio call for ESPN. It was I forget who Milwaukee was playing, but I thought he did a great job. I enjoyed listening to him.
He did the Diamondbacks Brewers the first round.
Yeah.
Do you have stats over there? Is that how you always know this stuff?
I do. Got them written right here on my pecker. That's why I'm full of so much information.
Just wait till he unlets the scroll.
Yikes.
We've got a big weekend of sports. Who you guys like? LSU, Alabama. This could be the national championship. I'm going with the home team.
I'm going LSU.
Well, it spreads 4.5, and it.
Is it? I don't.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's 4.5.
This is going to be one hell of a knockdown drag. You got two of them this weekend. Between LSU, Alabama, and Baltimore, Pittsburgh, you could have about 20 guys laid out on the field. This is going to be some hitting, some defensive fun. I love it.
I don't like Alabama because of a former morning radio personality.
Oh, no. Those fans will wear you down, won't they?
What are we talking about?
Roll Tide.
Steve.
Steve Shannon?
Yeah, Roll Tide.
Let's all pray to Jesus and roll tide.
I like cheese and I like Jesus.
It's a Jesus.
Oh, shit. God, that's going to be a fun game though tomorrow. I'm not as big a college football fan as I am NFL. I like college football. I just feel that they have issues with their lack of playoff system that we won't get in.
My team's on probation, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
which team is that?
USC.
USC
is on probation. Yeah, see, I don't.
I'm not a big
or football at all.
When a matchup like this happens, it makes me interested.
Oh, I'm watching tomorrow night.
Yeah, if Mizzou's on TV, I'll watch. But that's really about it. It doesn't.
I've
really
been watching Wisconsin because of that running back
Monty Ball from Timberland High School.
God,
I was right up here.
At you.
He went to Timberland High School right down the road here. He was a high school superstar, and he's killing it up there.
Yeah, but he plays for Wisconsin, so Tom doesn't like him.
Fuck Bucky. Not fuck him, Bucky. Fuck Bucky.
You know I was this close to being a Badger, right?
Well, I mean, Madison as a town is an excellent party town. I mean, it is a great college
Had
town.
A lot of good shows there.
Yeah. I was there several times. I don't remember too much of it, but I was there.
That's good, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a great, State Street is an awesome place to go.
Oh, yeah.
I went on official recruiting visits to Wisconsin.
Nice. For
basketball.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. What were you, a small forward?
Point guard.
He was a water boy. Don't let him lie to you.
Coach, the Blues played tonight in Vancouver, and I was there's this guy on Twitter that chirps a lot about Vancouver, especially.
Well, they've got the Sundin sisters, so
right?
You've
Exactly.
got and Dean sisters. And the Blues do a fine job against Roberto Luongo, don't they?
Yeah, who's salivating right now is Alex Steen.
He's going to have 9 goals.
Because this guy started chirping at me, so I wrote back, all the Blues are going to address is just Alex Steen, and that's it.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to this game tonight. I think the Blues can get it back together tonight. They lost those last 2 in Western Canada after the win in Vancouver. So, 6 out of your next 7 at home, this is a chance to make a little hay.
Coach, who's in goal tonight?
Elliott. No.
This guy knows shit about hockey, and he comes across like he's on the fucking radio doing the
got
post
it on
game.
a teleprompter.
No dude about it.
Nice.
Hoss,
and then unfortunately, I'm afraid because you go back-to-back, Halak plays against Minnesota tomorrow.
Yeah, but Halak's good against the Wild.
Okay. So, see, now that I was not aware of.
Hey, Coach, how are they going to protect the neutral zone?
Well, the Blues did a good job in the last game against Vancouver of not allowing shots. That was the game that Elliott basically pitched a shutout.
Right, but he got so much help from his defense.
He got a lot of help. We talked about this on the show. He got a lot of help from his defense. I think it happens again. I hope for Vancouver's sake, again, they don't throw Luongo out there tonight.
Hoss, at this point, who would you rather have in goal, Halak or Coach?
Now remember, Coach. I said this on the show yesterday. I sway back and forth, so I might get lucky and make a few face saves.
You're already doing better than I
was. He gave him a head fake. No, he didn't.
It's very quick.
He's going left. No, he came back right.
I'll do a quick NFL prediction because we have four teams that we root for in this room. My Chiefs dominate the Dolphins.
Good.
The Rams over the Diamondbacks over the Cardinals. And I know people are shocked about that, but I don't think Cobb's going to play.
No, neither is Bradford.
That's okay.
Both of them are highly unlikely to play, is what they said today.
I'll take Feely over Skelton, and I'll take Jackson in the backfield against Arizona. Haas's Buffalo Bills take down the Jets.
God, I hope so.
In Buffalo, that will be a good one. Just for fun, Pittsburgh wins at home in the Sunday Night Thriller. And Tom West's Bears. Not so much in Philly.
All right, Coach.
Michael Vick reigns supreme.
All right, Coach. Here is the deal. On Monday, I am bringing a change of clothes. I am camping out in Forest
I love it.
On Monday night, you and I at Rookies.
Can't wait.
At the bar. And
bring the goddamn recorder, will you?
I'll bring the goddamn recorder, and I'm going to watch Jay all the way Cutler rip the shit out of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Is there any betting going on here? Yes or no?
If the Eagles
I
win,
don't like Michael Vick enough to bet on that.
No. See, he's just saying it to let a spark under my ass.
No, I'm saying it because I took Philly in the pool, and I might really need that game Monday.
Hey, Coach, who did you take last week against Tampa Bay in Chicago, or 2 weeks ago?
I took Tampa Bay.
Now, what would have happened if you would have picked Chicago?
Hey, look, a Chicago fan living in the past.
I think I still won that pool, so it didn't really.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to have gone into Monday night. I'm just saying.
Chicago fan living in the past. Who would have thought?
I'm talking 2 weeks ago.
You guys play better in London than you do at Soldier Field.
Nice. Oh my God!
So come see us, me and Tom, and I guess Scotty Boom Boom will be at Rookies Bar and
If you
Grill.
guys are going to be there, I got to be there.
Yeah,
1544 South Service Road.
I got to babysit these two fucking assholes.
I was going to say, between the two of them, I don't know who's be better to drive home, so you better be there.
Just look for the guy swaying back and forth, looking like a bobblehead at the bar. It's me. Come up and say you listen to the Tom and Jeff show.
All right, I have the third-party wager as someone who has no investment in this game at all. If the Eagles win, Coach gets Tom's eyes.
Oh, nice. Wait, which ones? The bloodshot ones or the regular ones?
If the Bears win, Tom gets Coach's hair.
Hey, I like that. I'm getting it cut anyway this weekend.
Of course, everybody's winding down from the Cardinals, and I thought it'd be appropriate to do an ode to just kind of wrap up the baseball
Put on
season.
your fancy pants. We're about to get 16th century English lit on thou ass. This is another Tom West ode.
Oh, Cardinals, you did it, my friends. The playoff run turned into a World Series championship of the likes we'll probably never see again in our lifetime. Now, for the last 2 months, nights have turned into celebrations, strangers cheering, hugging together in bars, friends embracing, and heroes that will last forever. It's over now, and the only thing left is our memories of this great run and memories with epic hangovers. Problem now is I feel empty. How can this excitement be recreated? It can. Well, I know there's football and hockey, and it'll suffice for the time being, but I want the feeling back. A corner drug dealer suggested an array of his wares, including but not limited to crack, heroin, and meth, and a host of others to try to get that feeling back. No drug party or gathering can ever recreate what this 2011 team did for us. For that, we thank you, 2011 Cardinals. Too much to ask to do it again next year? Good. We'll gather again in the spring. Let's go, Cardinals.
Yeah. I like it.
I just can't hear it enough.
All right,
I like it.
We need to get that blinker because we got to make a left turn here.
Yeah.
We need a blinker sound effect because we're going to go to the judge video here.
Oh my gosh!
Oh God,
this is disturbing.
Yeah, and I would imagine by now most people have either heard or seen this, but if you haven't yet, it's very disturbing. This This judge out of the, I guess, Dallas area. This is audio from a 2004 video that his then 16-year-old daughter took without him knowing. She had told people over and over again that she is getting physically abused in her home. Nobody ever believed her. Dad's a judge. I don't know what mom is besides weak-willed. I'm not sure. But this is audio from the video that she took without them knowing when she, I guess, downloaded a song and stole the song. And this is how this fucking judge took care of it.
Ugh. It's not good. This report includes graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Perfect.
Bend over that bed.
The video is difficult to watch. It shows a Texas father punishing his 16-year-old daughter for using the computer to download video games. But that father, William Adams, is a Texas judge who handles, among other things, family and juvenile cases. This happened 7 years ago, in 2004, and the now 20
That's when he said, "I'll smack your face."
Hillary Adams posted it online. It's been viewed more than 1 million times. The outrage is causing Judge Adams to leave his post temporarily. A visiting judge will take over his caseload.
Why is she talking like this?
I don't know.
Charges. Police are investigating.
We'd need to see the original of the video. We're always concerned with seeing an original when possible.
Phones at the Aransas County Courthouse have been ringing off the hook. A fellow judge says the video
she's cussing, or he's cussing at her, "You fucking bitch," and da-da-da-da. It's terrible.
In court, you would never think that he had it in kind of temper.
Judge Adams admits it's him in the video.
In my mind, I haven't done anything wrong other than discipline my child after she was caught stealing, and I did lose my temper, but I've since apologized. It looks worse than it is. There is a story. It'll come out in due time.
In a Twitter post,
If he didn't do anything wrong, why do you apologize?
I'm feeling some regret for publishing the video.
This is his daughter.
Because to ruin my own father is heavy indeed. She tells Corpus Christi TV station KRIS,
I'm very relieved that these things have been brought to light. And not because I want to see my father burn or anything like that.
I do.
That's a hideous way of thinking, and I don't want to inflict that upon him. I cannot stress it enough. I can't repeat myself enough that he just needs help.
Kira Phillips, CNN, Atlanta.
I didn't know CNN hired the female version of C-3PO to do this.
And I mean, I know this is totally off topic and what happened was wrong, but if you watch Ashley Yarchin on Channel 30, she's
just like that.
Just like this, talking up and down.
Somebody said I should use my hands right now, so they're in front of me.
I like inflection.
Well, one of the things you guys were telling me that you really didn't hear on that clip was the mom was in there too.
Oh yeah, she was saying, "Take it, turn over and take it.
Take it like a big girl.
Take it like
a grown up or something." And if you watch the entire video, like I saw the news clip that you sent me this morning, and I went and watched the entire video, and I was literally sick to my stomach. Because I've been to that point where your kids will drive you nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't do that.
No.
Is he spanking her? Or
with
is
a belt?
He's with a belt.
With a belt.
Okay.
And he hit her, I would say close between the two of them. They've hit her 20, 25 times.
The beating itself goes on for, 8 minutes?
Yeah, it's like a 7.5 minute video.
And so that's wrong in and of itself. She's 16 years old.
Calling her a bitch.
I don't
telling
care.
her to shut the fuck up, roll the fuck over.
Ask any parent that you are friends with, like, because a lot of us our age have kids. If anybody has a 16-year-old and they still spank them, even if they did as a child, you spank a 16-year-old? Really?
Yeah.
I could see getting a swat on the butt at a 4-year-old just to get their attention, but you don't beat them.
Yeah, and
you just don't.
And here's the thing, that if you, my whole issue with hitting my kids, which I don't, is how can you tell your kids that you're not supposed to strike a classmate, but then you strike them? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And stealing a song for free, that's bad. But me beating you with a belt, the big one, as he said, get the big belt. Remember when he said that?
I'm gonna go get the big one.
That's okay, but ripping a song off the internet is bad.
Someone needs to whoop that dude's ass.
Yeah,
all right, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay,
and I'm not going to justify what he did because I think he went far over the line.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will say that I think as a society, we have become far too lax on disciplining kids.
Oh, I agree with that.
And I
will agree with that.
I think that he went way over the line, especially if it was 7 minutes. And again, I've just heard the audio. I haven't seen the video. And do you spank a 16-year-old? No. However, I don't think he's wrong in disciplining his child. I think he went about it wrong. And unfortunately, he's going to be, for lack of a better term, crucified because he's done it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was a horrible, oh my God type thing. I think that he lost his temper. I think that he probably went red with rage and took it out on his daughter. But I also think that what he was trying to do isn't necessarily bad, if that makes sense.
All right.
That's like saying Hitler
wasn't like he was
okay, but he
punching.
went overboard.
There's a huge difference between the two. There's a difference between disciplining your child because she stole.
Right.
And trying to eradicate an entire race of people.
No, I'm not saying he's Hitler. I'm saying your analogy is, what he was doing is okay. He just went overboard. That in and of itself doesn't make it okay.
There was nothing right about what Hitler was doing. But I think disciplining your child is fine. Here's
my question. Is that discipline to you or is that abuse? Because
there's the line, and he crossed that line.
Okay. As long as you know he crossed the line.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I think that we've started to raise an entire group of kids in you've done wrong, time out, go to your room, in a room that has PlayStations and cable TV,
iPads,
and
iPods.
all sorts of shit. That's not punishment.
Right.
All right, let me throw this into a mix. You're at a grocery store. A kid is running up and down the aisles, and he's in the cereal aisle, and he's wiping all the boxes off, and you can tell that the kid is being out of line. You see a mother grab the kid by the shoulder, yank him, and give him a good swat on the ass. Do you say anything?
No. I'm cool with that.
No, I'm fine with that.
Because here's the other side of that. Far too many times I've been at restaurants or games or wherever in public, and kids are going crazy, running amok, doing whatever,
screaming, crying,
and the
throwing
kids
a fit.
And all the parents will say is, if you do that again, we're leaving. And then 5 minutes later, if you do that again, we're leaving. Well, guess what? Your kids know you're not going to do a fucking thing, so they're not going to change.
And Scott and I are the only parents in this room, and I think that starts at home. You need to tell them what the consequences are before you leave the house.
And then follow through on those consequences.
Follow through on those
If that means that you paid $100 to take your kid to a hockey game, and he's acting up and you have to leave, you have to leave.
Yeah.
All right, and then at what point do you say something, or do you ever say something to a parent who is disciplining their child in an abusive manner?
I think so, because if it's a swat on the ass and get back in the cart and pick up those cereal boxes, that's one thing. But if they smack them across the face, they do it more, smack them across the face a couple of times, start calling them names, that sort of thing.
I think if it's anywhere
but
anywhere but the butt.
Yeah.
If you're just giving a smack on the butt to get attention, I think that's completely, it's fine.
Here's my easy way of looking at it. Discipline shouldn't leave a mark. If it leaves a mark, it's not any more discipline. It is now abuse.
Like I remember as a kid acting up, and my dad did to me. He just took the upper arm and just gave it a hard pinch.
Yep.
and said knock it. It hurt like hell, but it got me to stop doing.
And what that did was that got your attention.
Yeah,
that was get your attention off of whatever you're doing, and I'm talking to you now.
Right,
That's what
and you better straighten your ass up, or there's going to be more where that came from.
No, I've grabbed my kids will be running around, and I'll grab them by the arm and pull it in and say, "You better knock that shit off."
Right.
There you go.
Right now, knock it off, and I'll give them a good squeeze. I mean, I'm not trying to break their arm or anything, but I'll give them a good squeeze. Like, hey, I'm serious. Knock this shit off
because you were the authority figure.
Absolutely.
And how long did that take? 15 seconds.
Yeah,
not even that. As opposed to 8 minutes of beating this kid.
I agree with that.
Just when I was shooting guns out here, Scotty and I and a couple of the kids all went up to the store, and they were acting up in the back seat. And I swear to God, I was like, how is he going to handle this? And Scott, with authority, said, knock this shit off.
Right.
And both the kids got the look of the eye, go, yeah, Papa's serious.
Yeah. Well, and I probably shouldn't have cussed, but you know what? They know not to say it. My kids don't cuss. I mean, they don't repeat what we say. But that term catches their attention. They go, oh, He's serious.
Right.
He means business.
Let him cuss on the bus like all the other little shitheads.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Cuss in my home.
And thank God you say it all the time, but thank God I'm not a father. There's just no way I could handle it.
It gets overwhelming. It does. And you can lose your cool. I can see where he could lose his cool, but you got to know when to walk away.
You're the adult.
Agreed.
You're the adult.
And from what I understand, she set that camera up in there because this had been happening.
Yeah, she actually put a
more
scarf.
than once.
She put a scarf over the top of it so he wouldn't see the red record button.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much she set this up. And Tom's heard me say this a million times, but this is another instance where you got to have a license to drive, but not to be a parent, and that doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. Anybody that grew up like our age-ish in the South County area, Crestwood, Kirkwood area, remembers when Crestwood Mall was in its freaking heyday.
The greatest arcade in the history of St. Louis.
And I was not a video game player, but I would hang out in there just because that's where everybody was.
Man, and walking through the mazes, you could get lost.
Oh my God.
How the hell did I end up at Sears, and how the hell do I get back?
And that stairwell, the stairwell that went down, that was a great place to smoke cigarettes when, with 8th grade and freshman year in high school. You can get a girl down there and make out with her maybe, maybe pinch a little nipple down there, something like that. I mean, I would just go down there by myself and pinch my nipple.
Right.
That's what I mean.
Smoke a cigarette.
Right.
What are you
smoke
doing?
a cigarette.
I'm just pinching my nipples and having a cigarette.
Getting a second base off myself. And that's where I kind of, my high school years were spent, was in that area. So I have fond memories of the place. And then, the economy just screwed it over, and then stores started disappearing. And then remember down in the food court, there was a different one that would disappear every day.
It turned into Northwest Plaza is what it turned into.
In Jamestown.
Yeah.
And now it's, except for Sears is the only major store that's there. And then all of the storefronts, a bunch of them are like art places and theaters.
Rope chains.
Yeah, and you know what? I go there once every couple of years because there's a guy there that has a kiosk that sells watches, and I go there and get my watch batteries changed. And it's really funny to walk through there in all of these closed storefronts, and you still got the senior citizens walking around. I don't know if the eyeglass place is still in there or not. I know Rob doesn't work there anymore.
No, I think they shut it down.
They shut it down?
Yeah.
But now somebody, I don't know why, but somebody is going to throw a bunch of money at the place and redevelop the thing sometime in 2012. 40-acre mall. The only thing, like I say, the only major retailer still there is Sears. And how many times have you shopped at Sears in the last 5 years, for Christ's sake?
I need to go get a pair of Huskies.
I mean, really, Sears? Small shops, 60 art and theater groups are there. And they are going to throw a shit ton of money at this place. And they are going to have...
No money left.
They're going to have, right. Let's see here, a 75-seat theater. Let's see, musicals. No, I'm sorry, 75-seat theater is there now. Sorry, I had on here what is going to be there.
I've got a hat the size of Oklahoma.
Oh, here we go. Movie theaters and upscale bowling alley.
So a lucky strike.
Right. Restaurants and art tenants, as well as some retail.
That'll go over great in South County.
I mean, really, how is that? Why would you do that?
Know your clientele.
Yeah. Apparently somebody with a whole bunch of money from a different state.
They should just fill it with a bunch of head shops.
Yeah.
Well, the old Woodies?
Oh, yeah.
You know the old Woodies down there right down the street from our friends at the smoke shop.
The Grind?
The Grind. That's when I'm sorry. I forgot I had a brain fart. I smoked too much.
Right.
But anyway, I was at Woody's for at least 2 years. We did spaghetti wrestling every Wednesday night. And the people who bought the place tried to turn it into an upscale club. And they advertised with the radio station for a little bit. And they said it's an upscale joint in South County. Now I show up. And I see them turning people away because they said no jean shorts, and I thought,
no jorts.
And I thought to myself, where are you? Do you understand where you're at? Yep. Of course, people are going to wear jean shorts. You're in South County.
No jean shorts and white New Balance tennis shoes. I'm sorry, you can't.
I'm sorry, sir.
God forbid you walk in licking an ice cream cone.
Gayest thing in the entire world, right?
Whether you're into Jesus, Muhammad, Muhammad, the Buddha, Xenu, Orion, whatever. Let's talk about Jeebus.
How do you spell relief? Jesus.
It's time to talk about Jeebus.
They're always so much better than us, aren't they, Tom?
They seem to portray themselves as such.
The Crystal Cathedral congregation was a little upset with the founder, Robert Schuller, and his wife, Arvella. Just the name Arvella, you know, she's old as Jesus.
I think of Fred Sanford going, Arvella, get your ass in here.
She helped write the book.
That's better than, ooh, Arvella. That's good right there. Yeah. Take it all the way in, Arvella. Ooh, Arvella. So
Arvella, you smell like potato leek soup.
They recently celebrated like their 50th wedding anniversary, and Arvella is sick with the pneumonias. She's got the pneumonias. And they sent out an email saying, can you please help? Because she's sick and we need food, right? And she can't get around to make the food and whatnot. And by the way, this church is worth millions and millions and millions of dollars.
And they're trying to pilfer the congregation to help Arvella?
Yeah, and this is what they said. They said, don't bring it by our complex. Just bring it to each of the churches that are underneath the umbrella of this congregation, and we will send our limos over to pick up the food.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Why not?
And oh, by the way...
all in the name of Jesus.
Jesus can't ride in style?
That's a good point.
By the way, roll tide.
Yeah, that's fine, but all the other congregations are like filing for bankruptcy.
Oh, I agree.
And here's part of the message that why in God's name would they want congregations to deliver meals? It's ludicrous. However, they would appreciate meals over the next 3 to 4 weeks, is what this email says. And they are to be sent to your church, the one where you're at, in order to be transported to Arvella via the limo drivers. So they can pick up the dinners, and if you could have all the food there by 4:30ish, that would be great.
Jesus will be in the back of the limo serving cocktails as Arvella gets baked potato dishes delivered.
Jesus spoke to me last night, and he said, bring your meatloaf, and I will pick it up in my stretch limo. Please. And I will deliver to Arvella.
Please. Arvella doesn't like onions, so if you could leave any sort of chive off the top of the dish, she'd appreciate it.
And if you could pitch in for gas money for the limo, that would be great, too.
Yeah, and if you don't have anything, just hawk something.
We buy gold now.
All in the name of Jesus.
And they, the Schillers have taken nearly $10 million from the church's endowment funds.
This is disgusting. This is absolutely wrong.
I wish I had the picture to show of the couple, because it looked like right out of Delmar Gardens. You know, a picture of the two of them and their big, huge towers behind them, and they're smiling as they're getting their picture taken for their 50th anniversary. But Arvella's got a touch of the pneumonias. So if you could send over some sort of Michelinas, that'd be great.
Also, she smokes Eve 120s with a satin tip.
My grandma smokes satin. My grandma's the 120s. It's like a coffee stirrer. They're so thin.
You light a cigarette 8 feet across the room. Yeah. Thanks for the light. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Arvella.
We have introduced our friend Hoss to you on many, many occasions, and you have been around the record and radio business for long time.
Oh, yeah.
Long time. So there are stories that have been told, and there are stories that we have all been a part of backstage at things, and concerts that were good, concerts that were bad, bands that were cool, bands that were douchebags.
Oh, yeah.
None of those stories come close to this particular story. And we don't want to, I don't know if you were in here when we talked about this, but we don't want to say names, right?
Names are changed to protect the innocent.
Even the name of the band, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could
you hum a song that the band sung?
Well, I could, but there's only one that people really know.
Yeah, they'll all go, oh, that one.
It's worth noting.
Or we could just say it's Puddle of Mud. Screw it. Just say it's Puddle of Mud.
Okay, fine.
It's not.
But it's not.
Nickelback.
Closer. Way closer. I'm not even a smoker, and I knew that this story was coming, and it's driven me to light a cigarette.
You're not a smoker, and you're lighting it.
Right. It's a great story. It's just the greatest story ever. Paint the picture, Hoss. Paint the picture.
We're in Springfield, Missouri, and it's Thanksgiving weekend, I think.
So the anniversary's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice?
couple years ago. And after the show. It's Springfield, Missouri, so the talent level for females is not high.
No, that's not
right.
right.
All of our listeners in Springfield are now pissed off.
No, ladies, look, there are some very attractive Springfieldians.
And you know who you are.
They just happen to be visitors.
They just happen to be, 9 month a year people.
A little side note, I will put money on it that the women of Springfield are better looking than the women of Rolla.
Yes. Okay. Yes. They win that one.
Okay.
So after the show, there's a after party on the bus, as there always is. And there's only a couple of girls on the bus, and there's only really like one that's really, really attractive. And she keeps talking about how she just got a boob job and blah, 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 but she doesn't want to get him out, whatever.
She wouldn't have told you if she didn't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we just get smashed. End of the night comes, and it's time for everyone to get off the bus because they're going to go to the next city. And so I see this girl and a guy from the band leave the front lounge, but they're gone for maybe like literally
front lounge of the bus,
right? Front lounge of the bus into towards the back, and they're gone for maybe 2 minutes. And I'm thinking, all right, he probably just showed her where the bathroom is and whatever. They get off the bus. I say my goodbyes to the bands, and I had my friend with me. I get off the bus, and my buddy is standing there with the hot chick and another girl, and he's like, "Hey, they still want to party, but we don't know where to go." And being the forward-thinking me, I already bought a couple of cases of beer and had them in the hotel. And I was like, well, the bars are closed, but we can go back to the hotel. And they were A-okay with that.
That's
and I'm
a planner.
Like, great. We're going to have some fun.
I'm pretty impressed that you were on the ball like that.
I'm not a rookie.
It's not your first time over fences, right?
No.
Rodeo.
Yeah. So we get back to the hotel, and there's 2 beds. And my friend is, messing around doing whatever with the one girl, and it's me and the hot chick. And I'm like, I have won the lottery tonight. This is great. So I get her shirt off, and I'm playing with her cans.
Are you making out with her? Yes.
I'm kissing her on the mouth.
Okay, kissing her on the mouth.
That's
making
important
out with her
to
boobs.
the story. Grabbing her boobs, kissing her. I start leaning in for the motorboat action, and all of a sudden she recoils, puts her hands over her head, and goes, I can't believe I let him come on my tits.
The guy on the bus, like,
right.
a few minutes ago.
Oh, my
And I immediately, it was like she told me that she had leprosy. Because I jumped back with my hands up in the air, and I go, what the fuck did you just say? And she's like, I can't believe I let him come on my tits. Oh, my God. So I immediately go, you need to leave. Grab my phone and text my buddy in the band, and I go, you and I need to work on our communication skills. Why is the girl in my hotel room sticky?
And it was like she had Post-it notes all over her.
Oh, my God. It was just one of those moments where I was like, I'm glad she said something, because had she not, I would have gone in.
You would have snowballed her boobies.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow. And actually, the name of their next album was DNA.
That's right.
So your nickname was Sticky Hands for quite a while.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Sticky fingers Oz.
You sure you didn't put your mouth on any part of it?
I am positive.
Just a little bit?
But even
if he
that,
did, he wouldn't tell us
oh,
today.
no, dude, I tell you. I immediately, bathed in Purell and,
he got a gallon of bleach.
unclean.
It's like the crying game. It's like,
Totally.
I would have said, hey, you know what? I deserve to do it on your face now. Since you told me that and my hands were there, I get the face.
Look, I'm not naive. I know that none of us are going to find girls, the age we're at now, that we're Lewis and Clark. None of us are going to be exploring undiscovered territory.
Right.
I don't need to follow it up 5 minutes after the next guy.
There needs to be at least a shower and maybe a weekend in between.
Right. Maybe a wet nap or something.
wet nap.
Some sort of sanitizer.
It's gross anyway, but obviously she probably grabbed some sort of towel or toilet paper and wiped it off anyway.
She wasn't
but
really sticky, but it was kind of funny to go, hey, why is this girl sticky?
And odds are you wouldn't have ran your tongue across there thinking, well, she's probably cleaned up, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's just not good. No. Hey, we need to take a quick break. We need to go to TAJ Traffic Chopper 1 with Coach.
Oh, Coach is up in a chopper. Coach, can you hear us?
Huh?
Coach.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Yeah, he can hear. He's blind. He's not deaf.
Why is he flying a chopper if he's blind?
Hey, well, he's doing traffic for us
Would
today.
you let me do the traffic before I crash this fucking thing? Thom and Jeff's new Jetcopter 1, paid for by the donation button. And I don't see one car. Nope, still nothing.
So we got a clear shot to
Road
downtown?
oh, shit, how do you land this thing? Back to you guys. Fuck me.
That's fucking great. So can I tell my Scotty Boom Boom story now?
Absolutely.
All right.
This is pretty good.
This is probably
that was scary
about
shit.
10 years ago. I was living in Chicago, and Scotty was in a band and out on tour, and was playing the House of Blues. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'll come see you play at the House of Blues. I didn't know anything else about the show except that Scotty's band was playing. So I get there, and we're all familiar with Scotty's band and what they sound like and what they didn't sound like.
Right.
So I get there, and the marquee says, tonight, the Misfits, opening band, Mesh. I was like, what?
Wow.
It might as well have said Metallica, opening band Barry Manilow.
Tonight on the bill, apples and oranges.
So I was like, oh, this is going to be great. So I'm hanging out
Oil and water.
we're hanging out, and before he goes on stage, I'm looking around like by the side of the stage, and there's a Bears helmet, and I was like, you might want to wear this.
Just try to win the crowd over any way you can.
They go out on stage, and it's nothing but dudes all misfitted out like the fucking Mohawks and everything, staring laser beams through him with their arms folded. Like they get done with songs, and here's what you hear.
How long was his set?
Half hour.
So,
and the one kid,
it was so quiet you could hear
time.
a piercing drop
easily.
Oh, one kid the whole time stood there, just stared at us with his middle finger up the entire fucking set.
And then
I said to him,
finally wins the crowd over before the last song. He goes, here's something you can fucking cheer about. It's our last goddamn song. The place goes nuts.
Crowd goes nuts.
Oh, that's great.
It was horrible. That was the worst fucking experience of my life. But I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
Because we said, fuck you, and we did it anyway. And we sold like 3 CDs or something.
Walked out of the House of Blues with Chicago with $38.
All the moms that were hated by their children that they brought bought some CDs.
You know, but how cool is it that you opened it for the Misfits, even though the actual experience itself sucked?
Not cool at all.
But
Misfits can suck a fart out of my asshole.
Right, apparently.
Not a fan.
Why would somebody put that build together?
Booking agents are just fucked.
Right.
Dude.
We were routing and we needed to stop, and they said, hey, we can put you on this. And we're like, yeah, sure, it can't be that fucking bad. And then we're like, man, that was probably a really fucking bad idea.
Right.
Wow. But it was fun.
Live and learn.
I'm glad Haas was there to share that
so
with.
fucking weird.
Wow. We got so fucking drunk that night. And then our fucking van had a flat tire underneath. Remember? We had to get the... Oh, fuck.
And then Scotty gave me a hoodie so I didn't have to go to work the next day in the same clothes I had from yesterday.
Well, a totally opposite story. I caught Scotty's band in Boston, and they kicked ass. Massachusetts will never be the same.
I know that Halloween just came and went, and if I know Scotty, you guys probably handed out a lot of candy. Thom, you said you locked up and didn't do anything. A lot of houses do that. A lot more houses on my street this year were dark.
Just
this year.
Walk down the street in my neighborhood. You'll understand
No,
why.
I understand. There's a reason why the Taco Bell's drive-through only after 6.
Yeah.
And that's in the morning.
So I got a lot of leftover candy at my house, and it's all the fun size. I know everything's fun size.
Laffy Taffy?
Right.
Yeah, and here's a really weird deal. Chocolate Laffy Taffy. Anybody ever heard of that before?
No, I've never seen
It's
it.
actually not very bad. But anyway.
Which is better, Tootsie Roll or Laffy Taffy?
Tootsie Roll, I think, because Laffy Taffy's it's actually kind of hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you just want to bite into it eventually.
Feel this.
You don't want to bite into that.
It's the size of a Laffy Taffy.
So I was may or may not have been in an altered state, and I started thinking, because every time I go by the little bowl that's sitting there with the leftover candy, I grab 1, 2, or 3, and it's always a process of which one do I want now as I'm going upstairs to do whatever. What do I want to eat? So I'll grab more than one, and then once you say you have 4 of these in your hand, then You got to decide what order to eat them in.
Boy, you are OCD.
No, it's an enjoyment thing. It's like if you got a freaking Butterfinger, that's got to be your headliner, right? As opposed to a Hershey, because a Hershey's just chocolate.
Hershey with almond.
Oh, well, I don't know if they make those in the bite. I guess they do. I don't know.
What are the 4 choices?
Well, you tell me.
Okay. Oh, what you didn't? Oh, I thought you brought some samples in, and we had to pick from what you brought.
Well, here's one of those underdogs you don't think about, the little 3-pack of Whoppers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one there.
You can't just have 3 of them. You need to grab a handful of Whoppers.
So that means what? It should just be an opener, maybe then, right?
Okay, now wait a minute. Is it any kind of candy, or is it just candy bars?
No, any kind of candy as long as it's the fun size.
Can I discount one right now because it's not really fun size?
Sure.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Because it's not fun size. They just give you
one
instead of 2.
All right,
yeah,
so
but you got to grab 3 of the Reese's.
Yeah, they got a fun size. They got the real little ones.
Oh, the little
those are a pain in the ass because with the foil.
Same
and
thing with
There's
2
wrappers. There's 2 wrappers for one piece of candy. Fuck them.
I mean, if you're going to give me a single Reese's, it better be the individual real Reese's cup.
Right.
I just had 3 of them last night.
Well, there's a huge shock. Let's just think about some of the fun size stuff that comes out there. There's a Snickers, there's a Milky Way, there's the Butterfinger, there's the Payday.
3 Musketeer.
There's the Kit Kat. And Kit Kat screws you, as Mitch Hedberg says, out of chocolate, because whenever they stamp the word Kit Kat, they're taking away chocolate.
Yeah, that's true.
If you think about it.
Give me my letters back.
Yeah.
Sweet tarts.
They have
the 3 sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Smarties.
These Whoppers here.
Nerds.
The little
Nerds boxes.
Nerds, yeah.
Do they have Twix in the fun size?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
they don't have PB Twix in the fun size.
Nope.
You ready for this one?
That's okay, though.
$100,000.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Almond Joy.
That's something that you forget about.
Mounds.
Almond Joy.
We had a bag, 100 grands. Or whatever they're called. Yeah, 100 grand.
100 grand bar.
All right,
yeah,
So what are they, 50s?
Let's get a quarter of a bite off of that. Sorry, let's narrow them down to 3, and everybody here's been in the music business for a while. Coach over there with the piano. And let's put them together like a concert. Who opens, who's the middle act, and who's your headliner?
Yeah. I'll start.
Yeah,
open with the Snickers, follow with a Milky Way, and wrap it up with a Reese's.
See, that's so funny because you are going from X amount of ingredients, and your ingredients are getting smaller as the show goes on, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would think it'd be the other way around for most people, but maybe not.
That's just me.
Butterfinger's my headliner every time.
I'm putting Snickers as probably direct support because I think fun-size Snickers are better than full-size.
They're the local opener?
No, they're the direct support.
Oh, the direct support. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Local opener would be Milky Way. And then headliner would be... It's either going to be... I'm going to go dual headliner of 3 Musketeers and Milky Way.
And then they just switch off.
See, there's nothing more disappointing than a 3 Musketeers for me.
Really?
Because it doesn't...
I agree.
I love them.
There's a lot of whip in there. There's a lot of whip.
It's like, oh, yeah, that sounds great. And then you go, this is it? All I get's... I mean, if you want to call it nougat, not really. Nougat is what's inside a Milky Way, I think.
3 Musketeers would be my opener.
Okay.
Sweet Tarts would be direct support, and Nerds would be the headliner.
Wow,
that's
Nerds
good.
is a
That's
headliner.
good.
Yeah.
I love Nerds.
Box nerds or the Nerds rope?
The Nerds rope is good, but I like the box Nerds. Is what I'm talking.
Yeah, the Nerds rope would be like a band that got back together, but the only person left is the singer.
Fuck you.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Everyone here knows who you're talking about.
No.
And everyone here knows that that's my Jesus of bands.
I don't know who you're talking about. I mean, don't get all,
Who's he talking about?
Don't get a gun out or anything.
Well, the thing about the Nerds rope is...
we should all be roses here. We're all roses around here.
thing about the Nerds rope is about 3 months from now, you'll walk into a Walgreens and they'll go, Nerds rope, 3 for $1. And you go, hey, that's a great deal. The only problem is it's been sitting there for 3
4
months.
years.
Since Halloween.
Yeah, and you go and you bite into it and it snaps off. And you go, this sucks.
Now it's a nerd stick.
It's a slap into a Slim Jim. Coach, what's yours?
This is Woodstock for me.
Ooh, nice.
Because I love all 3. Twix.
Okay.
Reese's. And then because I will eat the hell out of these things, like on a car trip, along with Sweet Tarts, number 1. I will sit there and just...
Never been a Sweet Tart fan. I mean, I'll have
the chewy Sweet Tarts I'll go along with. The regular Sweet Tarts tend to be a little
the
bit
big
too...
long, the packages of like 30 or whatever you can get at the gas station. If I'm on a long road trip, we stop off somewhere, I'll get one of those and just sit there.
There's 2 as a kid that I loved and I haven't seen in years in fun size. 1 is Chick-a-Stick.
They still have them.
And bottle caps.
Bottle caps you can get if
in
you,
the fun size now.
You can find if you can find a Ben Franklin. They're a Ben Franklin.
Who the fuck finds a Ben Franklin?
Who
anymore?
likes Bit of Honey?
E-Town, baby.
Bit
E-Town.
of honeys are good if they're fresh. If they're
Love 'em.
fresh, if they're not fresh, prepare to go to the dentist.
Yeah, Bit of Honeys and Sugar Daddies. Go fuck yourself.
I'm a fan.
What
Huge
about the
fan
little
of those.
package of Now and Laters?
Milk Duds?
No.
Milk Duds, all right.
Yeah, I like Milk Duds.
Whoppers.
Here's a dark horse, although I've never seen them in fun size, is Zero Bar.
Oh, yes.
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dad used
they're
to
just
buy those.
inside out.
You might as well get yourself a Zagnut.
What?
Zag nut.
I've heard
They
of those.
don't even have the same ingredients. What are you talking about?
I just look at it and I go, ugh.
Why?
I don't know.
All it is it's basically a Three Musketeer inside out is basically what it is. It has nothing to do with a Zagnut. Not even close.
They still make the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, then they.
You remember that?
And then they did another thing that was called a thingamajig, and that thing fucking sucked.
I saw a thing of Chuckles the other day. I went, who the fuck buys Chuckles?
Remember Chunkies?
Yeah,
Yes,
with the raisins in them. Who the hell buys that?
That was an awful idea.
Speaking of Chunky, did you see on Twitter the other day do you follow Men Humor?
Yeah.
When he said he needed to lose a bunch of weight real quick, so he set a fat kid on fire.
We needed to burn some calories.
Yeah, burn some calories. That's what it was. So I set a fat kid on
I was
fire.
at my sister-in-law's house, and she has like these the honey roasted peanuts, or like roasted peanuts, and then the candy corns. And she goes, take a peanut and a candy corn and eat them together.
It's a Baby Ruth.
No, it's a payday.
No, it's a Baby Ruth.
Payday.
You know what? And do the same. If you go to Deerberg's, they sell candy corn and salted peanuts, like in the mix, and they get like $3.99 a pound for it.
No
I was
shit.
just introduced to that last week. And
My
it's the
mom-
greatest thing in the world.
It's
My
awesome.
mom gave me a bag
and I
of
hate
it.
candy corns.
I do too. I
I
can't
do too.
stand them, but when put together with the peanut, it's excellent.
Candy
snack.
corn by themselves are just painted candle drippings.
I know you've heard this song before because you have kids. You know that little fucking goddamn
So far,
that
I've
one?
the
recognized it.
Nickelodeon thing. I don't like candy corn. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't spend time with my kids.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, it's the fucking annoying thing, and they play it every year, and I'm like,
The reason I have a TV is so I can walk away from the fucking kids. Okay?
There you go. Watch this.
We got horrors to get to in a minute here, but I want to go, and I know we're really long here, but who cares? It's entertaining, right?
Right.
Posers in sports, in music, in acting, whatever. And the reason why this came to my mind was I was watching a rerun of Seinfeld, and it reminded me of one of the roasts, and I don't think it was the Charlie Sheen one, but it was one of those kind. And the guy who played George,
Yeah.
was on the panel of roasters, and somebody called him the biggest overactor in the history of acting or something like that.
Jason Alexander?
Jason Alexander. There you go. Yeah. Because if you think about him on the show, he played a overly dramatic person.
Yeah.
Everything was oh so bad or oh so great. And every other role he's done when he wasn't that guy has sucked.
For $1, where did he get a start? Anyone?
Second City TV.
Nope. What was his first paid thing?
World Series of Poker.
I'll give you a hint.
Gay for pay?
I'll give you awesome. I'll give you a hint. It was a commercial.
For Zagnuts.
Nice.
No.
He was the McDLT guy back in the late 80s, early 90s.
McDLT.
Keeps the hot side hot and the cold side
Oh,
cold.
yeah. I remember. I actually had one of those. I'm old enough to have eaten one of those.
I am too, but I never had one.
Who knew?
Oh no!
So for acting, that's that. He's just like a poser to me. For music, it's to me, and I'm sorry, Tom, I don't mean this as a bad thing because I think he's a great singer and I think he has great songs. But Adam Duritz, to me, is one of the biggest posers in the entire world. And I've met him, and he's a nice guy.
You've met Duritz?
Oh, probably 10 times. Yeah.
See, I have had the chance on several occasions, and I refuse to do it because I've heard that you get two sides of Duritz. Either he's a super nice guy or he's an incredible asshole. And the worst thing for me would be to meet him and have him be an asshole.
I can tell you one of the reasons why I think where I went to the poser part with him is that when one of the times when Counting Crows and Live toured together and they were doing that.
I was those concerts actually.
Yeah, and I was backstage with Live and they were doing an acoustic thing for X amount of winners, and Duritz came in the room. And the acoustic thing was over, and they were, everybody was signing autographs and whatnot. And Duritz stood there with a Sharpie in his hand. It was like, does anybody want my autograph? Does anybody want, and he's so confident every other time. I was just like, wow, is that all an act on stage?
He's if you listen to his lyrics, he's a troubled individual. I mean, it is what it is.
And it's easy to say that Nickelback is a bunch of posers, I guess, right? Because did they really, like Marilyn Manson, he doesn't dress like that all the time.
Nope. What is a cool dude?
So you being around it all the time, what do you think?
Someone told me that Marilyn Manson is actually Lady Gaga.
No. No, actually, I swear to, no, you know what who Lady Gaga is? Lady Gaga is the love child of Marilyn Manson and Madonna.
Yeah, but no, I think someone told me they're the same fucking person.
No, they're not the same person. No.
So actually,
I've met both many times.
Manson is really, really nice.
Manson's really nice. Really, really nice.
I was surprised as hell. I went, holy cow, this dude he's just a
and I bet he's
dude.
like quiet and reserved and everything. It's just like hockey players who play this violent sport, but in real life they're so quiet.
The biggest poser, unfortunately, is
Axl Rose.
Frederick Durst.
Really?
Really?
That dude is a douchebag.
I've heard that on numerous occasions.
The guys from Hollywood Undead stand out.
Oh, God.
Just because I watched their antics backstage during a couple Point Fest, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, they carry their own coolers with Peroni beer in it. They all got, of course, their brand new caps turned whichever way they want to turn it when they wake up, and they just pay no mind to nobody.
Yeah, don't like that.
I don't even know. I mean, most of my comments would be just because they're assholes.
Right.
Go ahead and say it because you opened for him. Crush my soul. Say it.
Who? Guns N' Roses? Oh, no, that's not what I'm thinking.
Scott Weiland?
Oh. He's up there.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, though, but Jack Black was the biggest prick I ever met.
Ooh. Jack Black or Jack White?
Jack Black.
Really?
Wow. We interviewed him one time on the phone, and he was freaking awesome. Although he was promoting a film.
We were on tour with Velvet Revolver, and we flew home to play the main stage at Point Fest one year. And Jack Black, Tenacious D was on the bill, and they played before us.
Yep.
So we're in the back.
Remember that.
We're in the backstage area, and me and Rock said, "Hey, let's go say hey to him and tell him we're fans." You know, because we were fans. We always listened to him. Fucking humorous as fuck. Great guy, right? Their doors open. They're kind of standing in there. The tour manager comes to the door. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Hey, we're Modern Day Zero. We're guys playing after you guys on the stage or whatever, and just wanted to come by and say hi and talk to the guys." And he goes, "Yeah, hold on one second." So Jack Black comes to the door and he goes, "Hey guys, what's going on?" He goes, I said, "Yeah, we're in Modern Day Zero. Just want to come say hey, and we appreciate your shit." "Okay, thanks." Boom, closes the door right in our face.
Wow,
that's kind of douchey.
Very douchey.
Wow,
complete fucking dick. But I love his shit. I mean, you know what?
And you see him on the Lettermans and the Lenos, and
hosting the kids shows and the hosting. I mean, he was a complete fucking jack off.
But Hoss, I think you would agree that as of late, I'm talking within the last 5 to 7 years, that rock acts have become more pleasant to deal with,
more approachable.
I think they have to.
They have to be more humbled because rock is the low man on the totem pole.
Yeah. Well, sales-wise.
Sales-wise, right.
They're always going to make money touring, but yeah, you're seeing bands that historically have never done shit wanting to do it because they have to stay relevant.
Right.
Now, you remember back in the day when Live first hit it big on the scene in '94 with Throwing Copper, and subsequently after that, a couple of albums, they would come to town and they would play basketball with the entire radio station.
I remember that.
Yep. We'd go to the YWCA.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
And we would play basketball with them. And every time they would come through, the guitar playing Chad would be like, "Hey, man, how's your game?" I'm like, "Dude, that's the only time a year I play basketball is when you guys come to town." But they were serious basketball players. There's that basketball hoop backstage at Verizon that we'd back there playing, before they went up on stage, that sort of thing. I mean, it was. But then you went through that period where people wouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But now I guarantee they would do pretty much anything.
I mean, there's still, you still have your bands that aren't going to do anything, like your upper level bands. But I mean, for the most part, bands now are open to do damn near whatever they want because they're happy to have the involvement.
Yeah.
When REM toured for the Up album years and years ago, Hathaway, our old friend in the record industry, got me to watch them do sound check and everything. And he said, "You want to meet Michael Stipe?" And I said,
"Oh, no, thanks. Appreciate it. No."
Sure. And as we were walking out around the seats, Stipe was walking down the concourse. And he knew Hathaway. And he said, "I want to introduce you to this guy who works at the radio station here." And they played a lot of songs that they normally don't play during the sound check. And it really was touching for me. I was like, I can't believe he played this and this. And we had probably about a 3 to 5 minute conversation. And Michael Stipe puts his hand on my shoulder and said, "Listen, Tom, man, I got some stuff to do before the show. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for playing our music and enjoy the show.
That's awesome.
Which is all Jack Black had to do.
Shook my hand and walked off. I'll never forget it. Forget it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It is Friday. We're running long, but do we got time to do horrors?
Of course.
Why not?
Who's coming on
There's
after
always
us?
time for horrors.
There's always time.
Who's coming on after you guys?
Bubba the Love Sponge will be on after.
Kurt Copeland up next.
Bubba the Love Sponge wishes he would be on after us. All right, so Hoss, I know you know how to play this game, but I pick out three whores, and I printed out some pictures of these whores, and I will read to you what they will do for your cash, and you guys have to guess how much for. And I ventured to the backpages.com/Vancouver, British Columbia area because, well, the Blues are going to make Vancouver their whore tonight.
Indeed.
Are you not going to wear the jersey? The Rangers
no, I'm
jersey?
wearing either my Yoshi or my Bacchus.
Okay.
I'm just wearing this because I'm a Gretzky fan and because, it's New York City. And
right on.
New York
City. All right, so we'll do natural quick. Natural meaning no condom?
I suppose.
Assuming that would. I always look at Thom when I try to figure out what the horse speak is. I always look at him.
The horse speak is bareback.
Yeah, but we're also going international. So
that's true. This is Vancouver, British Columbia. She might be French Canadian. We'll do natural quick. She says she's 30 years old. And all she really says is use the side door, then knock on the left door and ask for Julia.
Holy shit.
You got to go through it.
Is that the side door?
That was the side door.
Come on, guys. I can't pay my phone bill. I need cash fast.
Wow.
You know what? I'll give her
$30.
I'll give her respect just because she's being honest. The girl needs the cell phone.
I'd walk in and go, all right, how much is the cell bill? That's what I'll give you and not a penny more.
Not a bad ass from behind. She needs to pay her cell phone. It's $137.42.
I'm going to venture that the cell bill is probably more than what she's asking for.
I would think so. Or way more than she could get. Anyway.
Right.
Although if she's got an iPhone, the data plan itself, unless she's grandfathered in, is going to be more than $30.
$150.
That's not a bad
What
ass.
did you say?
$137.42.
$1.25.
$1.25, right on the nose. Congratulations.
I finally won!
Wow.
I finally won! Mark one down for the Hoss.
All right, Vancouver, British Columbia. New Asian cutie equals playful and full of energy.
I'm out.
I learned.
Busty. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thom doesn't like the Asians.
I don't.
He just doesn't like them as a race, so therefore no Asian females.
Gotcha.
I don't. That sounds a little harsh.
No, it sounds a lot harsh, actually. That's why I said it. I've never heard of this before, but 35 Ds? I thought it was always a...
What's the conversion? Maybe that's metric?
Oh, it could be. It goes to Canadian and then Asian.
It's Celsius.
She's taking a lot of Kung Pao.
Oh. Come up, some young boy. 100% real picture. Out called, 21 years old. I am Jennifer. Beautiful Asian. I'm sexy with the busty tits. That's
sure.
what it says.
Sure.
I sexy with the busty tits. And sexy hot 35D 2434. 5'4", 108 pounds. I'm a busty girl, we've heard. I like taking a shower with you and enjoy kissing very much. Massage is one of my favorite specialties to relax you.
I'm not into kissing. Horror.
No. You know
not
what
into horror.
You know what I don't want to do? Kiss you on the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm your fourth John of the day, but I want to bury my tongue inside your mouth right now.
That's right. You know what else I don't want to do?
No.
Kiss you anywhere else.
For the record.
The only part of my body I want touching you is my cock when it's going inside.
That's right.
Pretty much it.
Maybe mushroom stamp you on the forehead.
Oh, that's extra. All right, how much for her? Not
$2
bad.
1/4.
Really not bad, right?
Wow, she's attractive. That's $250.
$250. Wow. Yeah, she's all right. Coach, what do you think?
$2 1/4 is what I think. Hey, I just go by the profile.
You ever play cards with Coach? Every hand he goes all in blind.
Son, if I played cards with you, I'd cheat
not really
your
her.
ass.
He's got braille cards.
I'm
Braille
thinking this is
cards,
not
so
really
yeah.
her, and I'm gonna say 175.
I'm going to say Coach got it on the head, 225.
That's a lot of money for a whore.
That is. Yeah, but look at her.
She has two
She
cell
is
phones.
attractive. She's good looking.
And she has the busty tits.
That's true. I'm busty with the busty tits. This is Chantel. You ain't seen no tits yet. Chantel Cans is her name.
Oh, nice.
I mean, with a name like that.
That's God given.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Hot, busty, blonde vixen, 34K.
Wow.
Never even heard of a K.
God damn conversions.
You know how big my wife's boobs are, and I've never heard of a K.
35 grand for her
No,
tits?
I don't know how big your wife's boobs are, but
Thank you. That was a good answer. Massive cans and more. Perfect 10. New enhancement.
Uh-oh.
She's 39 years old. The one and only Chantel Cans.
Ooh.
Look no further. And going bigger again. Bigger the better. Full kissable plumbed lips.
Again.
And more. British-born natural beauty, makeup-free. What you see is what you get.
When you buy coronet.
Working all weekend. Wouldn't you love to know she's been working all weekend, but you got her on like a Sunday afternoon?
Well, everyone else is working for the weekend, but
Big Cannon's real deal. Look at picture 2.
She's 39.
That's fucking ridiculous.
150.
Keep in mind, Coach, she's 39, so there is no tread left on those tires.
No,
Oh my God! And if you look at the close up on her face, she's lucky to get $1.25.
It's going to be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Jesus God!
I know. Look at it. Looks like somebody's ass is sticking out of the top
Go
of
to
her
Merrimack
shirt.
Caverns and scream, "Hello!"
You could body fuck her tits. Not even,
Right.
you know. It's like,
I'm sure there's a price point for that.
Oh, what happened to you?
I'm going to say 110.
I got 125.
She's got
Keep in mind she's got to pay for tits.
Yeah, she's going to have a
I
way
said
overly.
150.
God damn it, Coach, you took mine.
Say 151.
Say
151.
Price is right. Okay.
And what did you say? 151, 150?
110.
1.25.
I'm sorry, what's your name? Haas got it, right? I think she's still paying for the tits because she wanted 250.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I knew, like, you look at that bitch and you can just tell that she's got an overly inflated sense of self-worth.
Along with the overly inflated boobs.
chest.
There you go.
Jesus. That sound effect you made is what it's going to sound like when those implants pop.
It's a big Friday show.
That was a good. Thank you very much, Haas, for coming.
My pleasure.
We're going to try to work something out where you come in a little more often. Is that all right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Coach. Thank you for being here, sir. Have a good weekend.
You too. I will be back Monday to talk a little hockey and a little football.
Sounds good.
And that's what my show will sound like.
November 9th, don't forget Ballyhoo. We will be there doing this particular program, doing a little bit of that. Also, the Stripper Pole Showdown is happening right after our podcast, probably around 10:30 or something like that. If you want to get in on it, you can go to their Facebook page, Ballyhoo's Facebook page, and sign yourself up.
No, go to the Stripper Pole Showdown page.
Stripper Pole Showdown page and sign up.
With that being said, we'll try to do it again on Monday. Big hugs.
See you guys.
That's a wrap.